Well, hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, bringing you a new Postcards from series. Remember, it's another one of our mini-series where we choose an international side, we choose some international tournaments, and we play through a few years of the game and see what we can win, if anything. This is, of course, your one-stop shop for all things international management on FM21. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell to get notified of any future international releases. But now, let's find out which team we're taking on this time. Yes, that's right, it's China. Although I've just realised, future me's probably already put that in a thumbnail or the title for this video, but oh well, it's China this time, so we're going big. We're going about as big as it gets, certainly in terms of population and number of players to choose from. China. So why China? Well, a few reasons. First of all, China are, of course, hosts of the annual China Cup. So this is a mini-friendly tournament, 4 teams, China plus 3 invitees, play a semi-final round, then there's a third place playoff and a final. So 2 matches and the chance to win something. That first game against Bahrain is going to be the feature match in today's episode. Hopefully we can make the final, and hopefully we can face Bolivia for a nice easy tournament win. Belgium, I'm not so sure we can beat. In setting up this save, I also loaded a couple of other tournaments I've created. Another friendly tournament, the King's Cup, which follows the exact same format as the China Cup, except this time the permanent host is Thailand, and they invite other teams from around the world. So as you can see, by pure chance, by pure coincidence, we've been drawn in that as well. So we're going to take on Thailand there in the summer. Luxembourg and Suriname are the other 2 teams involved, so we've got a decent chance of perhaps finally picking up a trophy there. And then also, as we scroll down, you see we're going to be involved in Asian Cup qualifiers. Now, I'm not going to feature the Asian Cup qualifiers as episodes, but looking at our group, we've got Tajikistan, Hong Kong and Pakistan. I think we should be aiming to qualify for the tournament there. So we'll have the Asian Cup coming up at some point in the near future. We've also, as you can see down at the bottom here, right at the end of 2021, we've got the East Asian Cup. So this is a tournament, not one that I created, one that's already in the game. North Korea, South Korea, Japan are opponents there. So quite a lot of tournament action coming up for these Chinese boys. I've already played through a couple of games. We took on Syria in a friendly. That was a 2-2 draw. We probably should have won that game, but getting to know the players, getting used to the tactic. We then travelled away to Saudi Arabia, so quite a tough opponent, one of the bigger teams in the Asian continental zone. They beat us 2-0. But I think, we took a few lessons from that we're hopefully going to apply to today's match against Bahrain. Now, if we have a look at the squad, you see they're largely based in China, in the Chinese Super League. We do have 1 player at Espanyol, Wu Lei, who's probably one of our best players. So he can play as a left winger or he can play as a striker. 70 caps for the national team and 17 goals. Star player for Espanyol, and pretty decent comparatively to the rest of the squad, of course, but high determination as well. So someone resilient, that's what you need when you're facing lots of international tournament football. Looking through the squad though, one thing that surprised me is the number of kind of non-Chinese names that we've got in here. So we've got, for example, a player called Tyas Browning, who was trained in England at Everton, but obviously Chinese second nationality, or he's just been in China for long enough to pick up the passport. So we can see lots of time at Everton, but not much game time. Had some time on loan at Preston and Sunderland, came to Guangzhou, and here he is in the China squad. Also Nico Yanaris, a player who's come through the youth system at Arsenal, but then made his way via Brentford to Beijing. And John Hu Sater, so trained in Norway. He came through at Rosenborg, played at Stabæk, now also at Beijing. Then up front we've got the likes of Alan Elkison, Fernandinho and Alessio. I think we know where they've all come from through the Brazilian system, and now they've got their Chinese passports. So yeah, on to today's feature game. So we are playing Bahrain in the opening match. Belgium and Bolivia are going to play in the other game. So it's a bit of a BBBC tournament. Now we're going with our classic 4-2-3-1. It fits the players that we've got. I mean, you can see from the star ratings, our defence is not the best. But as we move into midfield and attack, suddenly we've got a lot more talent there. Goalkeeper's not bad. I think that kind of reflects what I've heard about the Chinese Super League, that often the defence, the goalkeepers, they're all rubbish. It's up front where you've got all the foreign stars, and then obviously some of those foreign stars have become Chinese stars here. Well, let's get into the match. Fingers crossed we're going to get a win. We're not going to get anybody sent off. I'm going to take off Get Stuck In here just in case after our experiences with Sierra Leone and Comoros. So out come the teams ready to get started. Bahrain, a team that I'm familiar with, doing my International Manager of Mystery save back on Football Manager 2018, all those years ago. I did manage Bahrain during that career. Also used to live there, so last series with Sierra Leone, we played against Gabon, a former country of residence for me, this time Bahrain. Alright, first highlight coming here on 20 minutes. Woozy gets it in, and we've scored a goal. It's Elkison. Woozy set it up with a nice ball under the edge of the 6-yard box, and Elkison was just there. He's just that little bit quicker than the Bahraini defenders. He scores the goal for us. Just breaks free of his man. Goalkeeper completely flummoxed. Ball in the back of the net, 1-0. We're going to have one last highlight just before the half ends, and it's Bahrain launching their first real attack of the game. But it breaks down there. The clearance comes to Wu Li. He's got a man over there. Fernando, yes, he breaks in. He has the shot. Good save by the keeper. Good positioning there, but good counter-attacking football from us to bring us into the break. So we have dominated that. Bahrain did not get a shot off at all. And straight back out for the second half. I went for the don't get complacent team talk, which went well with the team. I often find with these postcard series, because I don't spend long with each team, the first few games they don't respond well to my team talks. In this case, they responded positively, but obviously, what we've just witnessed, they did not respond well, actually, after all, because we've just bloody well conceded an equaliser. Fantastic start to the second half, lads. Good job on not getting complacent. Bahrain, we can see here, have gone very defensive after scoring that equaliser. They're trying to make themselves tough to break down, holding out for extra time and penalties, no doubt. Alright, so time for a substitution. Wule, we've moved into the centre, we've taken Woozy off, and we've put Alan onto the pitch, out on the right midfield position. We're going to have him play as an inverted winger. So just going to up that tempo, get the overlaps on both sides, tell the team to be a bit more expressive. Alright, here we go. First highlight since the changes. So let's see what we can do here. It gets played out to Fernando. Fernando cuts inside. Who's he going to find here? Is he going to shoot? Is he going to play a through ball? Beautiful through ball to Elkison. Elkison beat the keeper but couldn't beat the defender. Oh, that was a glorious chance. Right, Fernandinho, he is shot. He's run himself into the ground for the team today. So we're going to bring on Wei Shihao. So Chinese player coming in. And I'm also going to bring on this Chi Zonggu guy. Wu Li is underperforming, only a 6.4, so it might be a bit controversial taking off one of our best players, but, you know, we've got to do it. I've got to get these guys out there. Fresh legs on the pitch. We've made our final two substitutions. Oh, I thought we were going to get a goal right there as we return to the game. No such luck. Uh-oh, here come Bahrain. We've been here before with these postcards from series. If they steal a win now, but Wang Dale with the save. Oh, they cut through our defence far too easily there. We've still got to deal with the corner. Let's see. The outswinger comes in, edge of the 6-yard box. We deal with the danger. Let's make sure that we don't get caught out again here, though. Al-Ajami, the cross is blocked. Good defending there. Danger averted for now. Right, we're just going to add in distribute over the opposition defence. Add in those long kicks because time's running short. We don't want to overstretch ourselves in terms of, leaving ourselves exposed at the gap. But we want to win this in normal time, of course. Here we go. Here's a corner. Here's a chance for us. Let's get that into the box, into the danger zone. And there we go. Elkison with his second goal. Yes, get in. Into stoppage time. Just a minute left of normal added on time. And that could be the decisive winning goal. Get in. And yes, it is. There we go. Dramatic stuff. We left it late. We should have never put ourselves in that position. We dominated so much, but we just let them get that easy goal. We were still a bit sleepy after the half-time break. But we're through to the final. Now let's find out who we're going to play. Well, we might have been hoping for Bolivia in the final, but it didn't quite happen. Belgium beating them quite handily, 6-1. So there it is, China to play Belgium in the final. So China ranked 80-something in the world against Belgium, the top-ranked team in the world. That's going to be fun. And that's also going to be the next episode. So do let me know down in the comments what you thought of our performance against Bahrain and what you think of our chances against Belgium. And please do hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.